Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. We're at Tokyo for round 3 of the Porsche Sprint Trophy. I am a bit late, I am so sorry. I had an exploding can of Red Bull to deal with. Don't tell my wife why the place we keep the pop is sticky. So I'm here now, so we're at round 2, we're at Tokyo. I'm trying to get on Discord so I can tell you the driver's brief at least, and then I'll try and get to the table before they start qualifying, but we are minutes away from quali. So let me see, driver's brief. Good morning, welcome to round 3. Today we head to Tokyo Expressway. So we're at Tokyo Expressway, South Outer Loop, there you go. 3.232 miles, 17 corners, 7 laps per race. We're going to have 3 races. They qualify, I think, 10 minutes, and then have 3 20-mile plus races, 30-mile plus races. Sorry guys, I've rushed. I usually quickly brush up on all the regs. Let me have a look. Oh, someone's in. There we go. We'll have a look at my Psycho going around. I can press that button to make it a little bit more entertaining for you. They've got to use 3 separate tyres in each race. They've got the choice of soft, medium, super soft, soft and mediums. In qualifiers, they have to qualify with the same tyre that they start race 1 on. And then in race 2, they're not allowed to use that tyre again. And in race 3, they've got to use the last final tyre that they haven't used, the compound. I'm still looking for distance of racing, for sake. It's going to be a set time. Have a look at round 1 and 2. I explained it a lot better. I was a lot more organised. Pat in the chat saying, hey thingy, added a little thing to my car just for you. I'll have a check that out, but I've got to do the table. When qualifying, I will look. So the table is as is. Homesick has changed room settings. He hasn't asked if we're ready yet, so I've got no time. So let's have a quick look at this table. After 2 rounds, IR Graham is at the top on 93 points, with Matt Psycho in second on 84. Liam Anfield third on 81 points. Shiren is fourth on 77 points. Bunny is fifth on 75 points. Cymex is sixth on 71 points. Homesick Alien 7th on 65 points, sorry. Skyjacker is 8th on 51 points. Jokus is 9th on 40 points. Noxie is 10th on 39 points. Rido is 11th on 33 points. Rivixter is 12th on 29 points. Gesty is 13th on 28 points. Jim is 14th on 17 points, as is Pat in 15th on 17 points. Alright, so that's the table. I think he's asked everyone if they're ready. I'm going to say ready, even if he's waiting for me or not. He might be, he might not be. I'm going to give it a big R. I was going to freak everyone out and go for a Y. Someone's car is freaking me out, IRGs. So let's see. I don't even know if we can see everyone. I haven't told them. I can see 11 people. Okay. If anyone's out there, I can see 11 people in the room. So Bunting in the chat saying, yoo-hoo. Mama Syke saying, good evening all. Hi, thingy. Racer Brown saying, hello, how is everyone? And good luck, everyone. And Racer Brown also saying, how are you thingy? I'm alright, mate. I'm alright. A bit rushed. I had an exploding can of Red Bull to deal with. Like, with, you know, when I should have been sat here telling you the rules for the Porsche Sprint, or reading the rules for the Porsche Sprint Trophy. And I've left the sound on the iPad, so I'm listening to me talking to you, which is annoying. There you go, it's gone now. So everyone's getting their R's on. Shiren is the fastest in practice. It's IR Graham with a 1:30.9. Pat's got a little something on the Aces High, he says, just for me. I'm not spotting it just yet, Pat, but I'll get there. Don't you worry. I can't remember what it looked like first. So, there we go. We're into qualifying now. 10 minutes, I believe. Got it in the chat saying what's everyone's predictions for race 1 winner then. I don't even know what tyres they're on yet. Ooh, there's a couple going with mediums. IR Graham's gone with mediums. Home Skating's got mediums on for qualifying. Shiren has gone super softs. Pat in the pits there. Oh, have you put Aces High on this side wing there, I think? Yeah, baby. Oh, and on the back. Yeah, I see it now, Pat. Lovely stuff. He just disappeared, but Liam Anfield has gone for softs. Why am I in that view? Has it decided that was the view for me? Ooh, and we've still got the big numbers up. It's not like me. That button over there. Forgot what button I was pushing. So Liam out there, he's on the softs. Let's keep track of this then. Pat's out. He's on soft tyres in the Aces High. Yeah, I see it now, Pat. I like it. Liam Anfield, it's only the outlap though, so it should be okay. He's letting everyone go through. It's annoying. It breaks your concentration somewhat, but it's not the end of the world when it's the outlap. Shiren then, he has gone for the super soft tyres. Homesick just in front of him on the mediums. I imagine Homesick would let him. Oh no, I thought Homesick was letting him through, but it looks like Shiren was racing there. Oh, we caught that. Shiren overtaking on qualifying. It's not really allowed. You are on the super softs. I take that. Pat says, look at the back. I did, man. I did, and I liked what I saw. So Shiren is absolutely flying on those super softs. The Russian sensation is out there. He means business. Matt Psycho on those super softs, also catching up Homesick Alien. Homesick Alien is a bit of a nuisance out there at the moment. He's gone out wide though. He's gone out really wide to let Matt Psycho through. So yeah, definitely. IR Graham, he's also on the medium tyres, so he won't catch up Homesick as quick as these other guys have. There's Bunny. He's either going to have to decide to back off IRG, or you're not meant to overtake, so back off is probably the best choice in that one. There is Guesty. It's a very pretty Porsche. I'll come up with a name. It's Gentile. It's Gentile Porsche, should we say? Cymex there in the Martini Porsche. They're in the Group 4. Yeah, I haven't told you anything. They're in the GT4 Cayman Porsche. It's maxed out on the power, and it's totally lightweight. No more weight in that bad boy. Shiren's set her first time, but Matt Psycho's gone faster with a 31.7, but Bunny's gone faster than that with a 30.9. So yeah, they're in the Group 4 Porsche. Bunny's still fastest. Guesty's gone second. And Matt Psycho is third fastest. These guys are on the Guesty gone second fastest there on the medium tyres. So Guesty on an absolute cracker. Liam Anfield's put it up into third place on those racing softs. Matt Psycho down to fourth now, with Shiren in fifth. He's on the super softs, remember. Cymex there on the mediums, a good fair spot in sixth. He's going faster again. Homesick Alien seventh on his mediums, with Pat in eighth on his soft compound. Rido ninth on his super softs, with IR Graham getting 10th. And Rivixter has popped into the pits for some reason. Rivixter on the mediums, maybe. I'm not sure. But Bunny going faster again. He's getting purples. Greens for Guesty. Liam Anfield, he's not quite near a sector, quite away from a sector. There's a few I'll get to the finish line before him. Bunny being one of them. Guesty further back than those guys. There's the bloke who's in the lead of them all. It's Matt Psycho. He's just coming now towards the line. Well, Shiren's just ahead of him. Shiren goes fastest and Matt Psycho goes second fastest. They're all setting new times though. Bunny setting a new time. He's only 500ths off of Matt Psycho's time. Matt Psycho is only 1.5 tenths off of Shiren. So Shiren on pole for the time being. Matt Psycho in second. Bunny in third. There's more times coming in now. Guesty is down to fourth. He's just started the lap. Liam Anfield getting purples. Where is he? He has gone pole. We just caught the end of that. A 30.542 on those racing soft tyres. Liam Anfield plonking it on the top there. So Liam Anfield is on pole, ahead of Shiren, who is ahead of Matt Psycho in third. Bunny is fourth fastest, with Guesty 4 tenths adrift of him on those medium tyres in fifth place, with Cymex 4 tenths behind Guesty in sixth, also on the medium tyres. Rido is seventh fastest, 500ths behind Cymex on the super soft tyres, with Homesick Alien in 8th place, 3 tenths off of Rido on those medium tyres. IR Graham 9th, 2 tenths off of Homesick Alien on the medium tyres. Pat 10th on the racing softs, but he's only half a second behind IR Graham. And Rivixter I don't believe he's got a qualifying ban or anything. I'm not sure. It's confusing. I'll probably find out he's out there going round, and for some reason it's glitching and I can only see. Go, 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 Guesty, says Eraser Brown in the chat. Bunting saying, come on, Guesty. Hey, Guesty's getting the club out there. Eraser Brown, do they remember they can't change their tyres in qualifying? Hopefully. Guesty's gone faster again. Guesty on the medium tyres in 5th, but they're all starting to chip away at the time. Io Graham's gone up to 7th place on those medium tyres with a 31.5. He's only a second off a pole, which isn't bad on the mediums versus, well, it's softs on pole at the moment. Super Softs on 2nd place with Shiren. That's second new time. Was it Cymex? Homesick. And Pat going faster. No, not that lap. So here around the streets of Tokyo, Liam Anfield is the man to beat. He's just a 10th and a half ahead of Shiren in 2nd place, who's himself a 10th and a half ahead of Matt Psycho. Bunny's close though. Bunny's close to make a jump. And they're just coming around this little group to cross the line. Can they go any faster? Matt Psycho looks like he's grabbing the toe off Shiren. Shiren's had a little rub of the barrier, so Shiren's lost that lap. And Matt Psycho, that toe must have done him well, because he's got himself up on pole with a 30.1. Bunny going 2nd with a 30.3. It's a very tight field out there. Liam Anfield, he's got greens. He's going faster than he has gone. Io Graham going faster again. Now he's up to 5th. Rido has gone faster. We'll have a look at the moment. Liam Anfield there, popping it up into 2nd spot, just ahead of Bunny. And nearly 2/10 shy of Matt Psycho's time. Matt Psycho on those super soft tyres. Looks like he's just collecting her up on this lap. And Liam Anfield on those soft tyres. And Bunny, he got very close there. 700ths off of Liam Anfield. Well, Liam Anfield popped it in ahead of him. 700ths faster. Shiren in 4th. Io Graham nipping up to 5th place. He's slowly chipping away as his fuel's dropping off. Guesty in 6th. He was the top medium compound runner in qualifying, but Io Graham's just pipped him there by 100th of a second. Rido, we saw he was going faster. He's got himself up into 7th spot there. 2/10 from Guesty. And 3, just shy of 4/10 from Cymex, who's in 8th place in those medium tyre compound. There's Homesick Alien in 9th on medium tyres also. Pat in 10th on the soft compound. Just doesn't seem to be connecting up a lap there. The barriers, the walls are against him here. Saw Bunny chipping away at that time. He's gone a little bit faster. Homesick Alien also going faster. How much has he jumped up? He's in 9th now. He's nearly 3/10 off Cymex time. Io Graham's gone faster again. He was in 5th. He's chipped it up to 4th. Io Graham slowly climbing that ladder in the chat. Alfie saying Graham all the way, people. And Mama Sykes saying foot down, Matt. So people showing their flags out there in the chat. Come on, if you've got a favourite, get behind them, because I'll be influenced by the names I see. I'll keep going to them. Pat again going faster. He's half a second behind Homesick Alien now, and he's getting greens again. It's a Bunny who's on the push. He's nearly 2/10 up. And it's not purple, but you'd think it would be. Unless someone else is going faster ahead of him. Oh, Bunny's just put it up in 2nd. I've not noticed that. He put it up ahead of Liam Anfield. It must have been when Io Graham popped up to 4th. And this is the final lap. Oh, there's a Porsche out there. Is it Psycho? Matt Psycho. So Matt Psycho isn't going to be able to defend that pole from Bunny, but Shiren's gone faster, but not fast enough. He stayed in 5th. So far, Matt Psycho holding on to that pole. Bunny has crossed the line, so he is done in second. Liam Anfield's getting purples as he's coming around the final corner. Can he pip Matt Psycho for that pole? And here he comes as he crosses the line. No, he can only get second. He knocks Bunny down to third place. IR Graham, he has done. He's fourth. Shiren has done. He's in fifth. Guesty has done. He's got sixth. Rido is done. He's on seventh. Cymex looks to be done in eighth. Homesick Alien, he's just had a small off in ninth. And Pat on the go. He's just coming around. Can he better his time? Can he just get in for a Homesick? Oh, he does better his time. He gets himself within 1.5 tenths of Homesick Alien, who we don't believe is going to go any faster. He's having a practice start. And Rivixter, I don't believe, came out of the pits at all, but he is starting on medium tyres. And we have a long rundown now because Rivixter's in the pits. So Matt Psycho there with a 130.129, pipping Liam Anfield by just under 1/10.5. It's a great feat there that he has done. Liam Anfield so close. He's on those soft tyres. Will that come to him in that first race? Can Matt Psycho make those super softs last? I'm pretty sure last week we saw Shiren leading and his tyres kind of went away from him. He dropped down in the latter part of the race. So Matt Psycho has got Liam Anfield on the softs just behind him. Bunny in third, also on those super softs. IR Graham, top medium runner, in fourth. He's got to look good there unless he gets swamped by Shiren on his super soft tyres. Guesty also looking good in sixth place on the medium tyres. Rido seventh on those super softs. He'll be wanting to get past some of the guys ahead of him. He'll be very sticky in the corners. He'll have a lot of grip when he gets there. Cymex in eighth on those mediums. Homesick in ninth on the medium tyres. And Pat will be looking to make some movement past those medium runners in front of him. He's just got to stay off those walls. But Matt Psycho is your man of qualifying, untouchable by the end of the 10 minutes. Congratulations, Matt Psycho, Sick Children's Trust liveried Porsche. That's the end of qualifying. There you can see how they're going to line up, and then we're going to have an absolute cracking little race. In the chats, Bunting saying send it Rido. Come on Rido. Although very daunting, Tokyo, it all looks the same. There's like so many different track layouts. It can be a struggle. So we're looking at Matt Psycho sitting on pole position ahead of this race. We assume he's going to maintain it on those super sticky tyres, but Liam Anfield will be looking, and there they go. It's a go, go, go. It's an awful camera angle, thanks GTSport, but we get a better one as they pull away. And there they go, off up the road. Matt Psycho still ahead of Liam Anfield. Bunny just holding on to that third. There's IR Graham. IR Graham under threat from Shiren. Shiren around the outside. There's a bit of bumping in front. There's a bit of bumping, but Matt Psycho still maintaining the lead ahead of Bunny. Bunny's got ahead of Liam. Liam's struggling for grip out there on his soft tyres, and they're cold. Same as I imagine IR Graham is. There's Shiren jumping a position ahead of IR Graham in fifth place. Then we've got Guesty on those medium tyres trying to get him up to temperature, as is a Cymex. Then you've got Pat. Pat's jumped a couple of positions. Great moving from Pat there up into ninth, and he's going to get Homesick Alien up the inside on those soft tyres, and there goes Pat up into eighth place. Homesick Alien in ninth, Rivixter in 10th. Rido is in 11th behind Rivixter. Matt Psycho though still claiming that first place, and Liam is back ahead of Bunny. They've had some to in and fro in, but Bunny is all over the back on those super soft tyres. He wants a piece of it, and he's got Shiren really close behind him. We've got movement. Pat moving up again. Pat getting another position out there, is he? Oh no, we've lost Guesty. Guesty's dropped down. Guesty's down to ninth. The back end stepping out on him. Those medium tyres are not giving him any kind of grip whatsoever in that Gentile. Oh, hey, we've got someone bunny hopping. Was that Pat? Oh, it might have been. It looked like someone was in the wall there. I'm not sure. I can't tell. Someone bunny hopped over the curbs. It might have been Cymex. battle down in the midfield so far. Matt Psycho ahead of Bunny, but Bunny is keeping up with him all the way to the flag, it would seem. Oh, now Shiren is up into third. Liam Anfield on those soft tyres. He's just got to cling on though. He's just got to stick with them. But the medium clad IR Graham in 5th place is starting to hound Liam Anfield on those softs. Liam has got to stay off of the barriers. That must be what is holding him up. Guesty then leading this little troop. We saw him dropping down to about 9th, and now he's up into 6th. Guesty on the move. Homesick Alien in 7th. Cymex in 8th. Pat now down into 9th ahead of Rivixter, who is ahead of Rido. Rido looks like he's catching him up. Rido going for a move of the inside of Rivixter, but he can't quite make it stick at the moment and stays behind, and a little rub of the barrier. That was not help. We had side-by-side action there, did we not? Pat, Rivixter somewhere around here. I thought we had side-by-side action against Cymex and Rivixter. Oh no, it looks like Pat had a massive bang on the wall. And Homesick now hounding Guesty. He's right up his Jaxie. Let's have a quick look from his point of view. There we go. Sat on board with the Alien. We're behind Guesty. We're both on medium tyres. We're on lap 2 of 7 around here. Or Tokyo, I don't know, Express Outer or something. It's mental. And Mama Homesick Alien in the chat saying go for it, Homesick. And there, look, that's Liam Anfield. Liam Anfield has had an issue. Oh my word, Liam Anfield is down into 6th. I don't know, we can try, but it never works, these things. Oh, just slightly losing it through the chicane there. Oh, that is painful. Poor Liam Anfield dropping down into 6th spot, just ahead of Homesick Alien. But we saw Liam Anfield was pushing like an absolute nut. And oh my God, we saw Matt Psycho. He's had a rub of the barrier. He's had a rub of the barrier, and there goes Bunny. Bunny sitting very close behind Matt Psycho all the way, but Matt Psycho's coming back up the inside, and Matt Psycho reclaims 1st place against Bunny, and Bunny's coming back under the cut as well. Here's Bunny, they're side by side. They're drag racing to the next corner, and it looks like Bunny is just slightly ahead of Matt Psycho, the 2 super soft tyres. Battling it out with Shiren just there in 3rd, thinking I can have a piece of this. But it looks like Bunny has just edged it ahead of Matt Psycho, but Matt Psycho's got the inside line now. Is there room? Oh no! Oh no, there was no room. Matt Psycho pushing Bunny into the wall. Oh my lord, his Matt Psycho looks like he's slowing down. I don't think he wants to. Oh no, and Shiren's through. I think Matt Psycho feels he may have to wait for Bunny. Bunny's only just behind him though. No, Matt Psycho's going for it again. I'm not sure. Whoa, Shiren's only cutting out the chicane and flying over it, and now IR Graham has joined the party. It's a colossal mess at the front here, and Shiren is leading from Matt Psycho. I think Matt Psycho might be trying to let Bunny past without letting IR Graham through. I'm not sure. But Matt Psycho is kind of around, and Bunny's there trying his hardest, but he's got IR Graham right up his Jaxie, and now IR Graham sideways as Bunny's rubbing the walls. It's crazy racing out there, and I think Matt Psycho said, sod it, I'm chasing down Shiren. Shiren leading on them super softs. Matt Psycho in 2nd place. I can't cut away to the rest of the field. Liam Anfield's now up into 5th ahead of Guesty. Guesty's ahead of Cymex, and Pat is in 8th place. But at the moment we're watching Shiren pulling away from Matt Psycho. Here comes Bunny. Bunny's going for a move. No, he's not. He's having a look. I think Matt Psycho is going to orchestrate a manoeuvre between himself and Bunny to put Bunny ahead. I'm not sure, but that's what I've got a gut feeling. Because I think Matt Psycho will be chasing Shiren down. He'll be underneath Shiren, spoiler now. There is IR Graham then in 4th. He can sniff. There's some action ahead and a podium on the cards. Liam Anfield coming back at these guys after his mistake in 5th place. There is Guesty in 6th ahead of Cymex in 7th, both on medium tyres, doing very well at the moment. Pat in 8th on those softs, but he's being harassed by Homesick Alien. Homesick Alien's mediums have come to life now, lap 4, and he is on the move. Rido up into 10th ahead of Rivixter in 11th on those medium tyres. Shiren still leading, but they're all very close. There's Bunny. It looks like that's it. Hang on. It looks like Matt Psycho, yeah, I think he's let Bunny through, but Bunny coming late there, hitting Shiren as he comes through. This is some hot-headed racing out there we are seeing today. This is absolutely crazy. So Shiren leading from Bunny. IR Graham up to 3rd, but there goes Matt Psycho up the inside. They're sending these Porsches, absolutely sending them. So Shiren leading, but Bunny is harassing him all of the way. He wants that win as well. IR Graham in third. He can't believe his luck on those medium tyres. Matt Psycho in fourth. Had a moment of madness, and I mean, I don't think he did it on purpose. I think he lost the car's grip, went sideways, and unfortunately Bunny was around the outside of him. Liam Anfield catching him up now. He was some 3 seconds behind this battle, and now he's only 7/10 behind it. Guesty in sixth, 3 seconds behind Liam Anfield, and it looks like Cymex 2 seconds, but there Pat has caught up. Cymex is within a second of him. Pat looking to make extra moves, and Homesick Alien's got Rido to deal with now. Rido on those super soft tyres. Looks like he's going to make a move on the Alien. Is the Alien just going to let him have it? He's got the inside line now, Homesick Alien. He can keep it, but there Rido has got through. Rido has got through, and Homesick may have to just be patient and see if Rido destroys those tyres before the end. But we're already on lap 5 of 7. So who knows? Leading then, we've got Bunny ahead of Shiren. Was that how it was? I think we saw that move. I think we did. I'm pretty sure. So team 13, Shiren in second spot ahead of Bunny in first. IR Graham in third on those medium tyres. Oh no, Liam Anfield's ahead of Matt Psycho. Matt Psycho's race. The pulse here going from worse to worse. Oh, it looks like he had another barrier moment. Another wall moment for Matt Psycho. He's driving wild on those super soft tyres. Maybe the tyres are starting to go away from him. It is foreseeable. There we go. Get rid of that replay. I don't know why I was still in that. So Matt Psycho now, he's 2.5 seconds ahead of Guesty. A 1:34 dead last time around for Matt Psycho, and Guesty doing a 32.2. So Matt Psycho, he's got to screw his head back on, get into gear, and get his game face on, because he's got Guesty chasing him down. Bunny is 4/10 now ahead of Shiren. We're on lap 6 of 7, the penultimate lap. IR Graham there in a podium position on medium tyres, absolutely blitzing it. And we saw Shiren rubbing the barrier again out there, getting away with it. IR Graham in third. Liam Anfield coming back in this race. We saw him down in, what, 7th or 8th? He's come back up into 4th spot with Matt Psycho dropping down to 5th. It's a painful one for Matt Psycho. I'm sure he's not going to be very happy with this one. I'm sure if he owns a cat, it's going to get kicked. Guesty in 6th, 2.3 seconds behind Matt Psycho, and he's pushing like a madman, but he's lost the car. We saw Liam Anfield doing that, but there Guesty gathers it up and carries on. Cymex in 7th, 2.8 seconds behind Guesty. Rido is on the move. He's 2.3 seconds behind Cymex, but Homesick Alien is sticking to the back of that Porsche, that fast lane Porsche. Starting from the back on the super softs, has come through like a gem. We're starting the last lap now. 9th there is Homesick Alien on medium tyres. The race never really got going for him. I'm not sure he likes these Caymans on those medium compounds. Pat in 10th. He was looking good at some point in this race. He was up there. He was battling hard. But I think he might have lost the rears of those softs. It looks like he's just drifting now. He's just playing Tokyo Drift. But he's got Rivixter catching him up on those medium tyres. So he can Tokyo Drift it all he likes. He might lose the position. Bunny then leading. Looks like Shiren has really dropped back. He's lost those tyres, hasn't he? And IR Graham on those medium tyres, still looking fresh. Still quite a way to go. Shiren might be a sitting duck for IR Graham. IR Graham coming back at the Team 13 car. He's burnt his tyres out, hasn't he? He really has. He's got nothing to defend that with, and IR Graham grabbing second spot with a medium set of tyres. This is brilliant stuff. Bunny then, he's bringing her home round the final corner. No, through the chicane and then up to the final corner to bring her home for the win. IR Graham in second. Shiren, he's got good space ahead of Liam Anfield. Matt Psycho didn't have anything to come back. There goes Bunny across the line to take the win. IR Graham second and Shiren in third. Take a boo, my son. Liam Anfield finishes in 4th. Matt Psycho in 5th. Guesty in 6th. Cymex brings her home in 7th spot ahead of Rido. Brilliant stuff for Rido in 8th. Homesick in 9th. Pat Aces High. He's coming home in 10th, but he's got Rivixter catching him up. But there he goes in 10th, and Rivixter in 11th spot. Hoo-wee, Tiger. Wasn't that one a humdinger? Let me take my jumper off. Give me 2 secs. I think we have a break between races, but there you go. Bunny, congratulations. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant win. and I'll take you to those race results. Whilst I quickly nip my jumper off, because I'm a little warm in here in the commentator's booth. So one sec. Hot under the collar after that race. Boy, oh boy. I don't know. I think the stewards might have a few... I don't know. It's hard to call. It's hard to know when you're out there. I think a lot of them, they know it's just racing rubbing. And it just gets a little... you know... out of hand. But Hale Graham, he's got to be the one sitting most pleased. What was he? Qualified 5th. Grabbed himself a 2nd spot there in the end on the podium. Bunny taking the win with a hard fight with Matt Psycho early doors. Him and Matt having a bit of a coming together. Bunny ended up in the wall. Then it looked like Matt Psycho was trying to find a way to let Bunny past. But then Suren whipped past, took the lead. Hale Graham caught him up, but I think there near the end, Matt Psycho's tyres had got away from him. Hale Graham got the fastest lap on those medium tyres also with a 30.564. That is absolutely crazy. In the chat, let's have a look. Bunting saying quality race that, and Pat saying spun at the hairpin on lap 6, not helpful for the racing or the tyres. No, they don't like that much. They like going in a straight line rather than round and round. Hoo-wee, Tiger, right. See, when Skyjacker's not feeling very well, if anyone wonders where our favourite host is, so Homesick Alien has taken over hosting duties. Hence he's got that little crown next to him, but he wears it well. I'm not saying much, but Skyjacker does actually say when the next race is going to be, so people know how long to go for wheeze for and such what, but I'm not judging. That was cracking stuff. What is that weird noise? It's like a rain sound. I think it's the train. Oh, it was the train going by. There you go. That was the weird noise. Let me get you to the track. There is a few entered, and you can watch some pretty cars going around. There you go. That's a beautiful car, isn't it? Oh, what's going on with my controller? Come on. Santa, if you're listening, can I have a new controller for Christmas? Well, no, give me a new console. I'll have a new controller that comes with a white console, please. That's why it's not worth buying a controller, is it? If I want a whole new console, paying 50 quid for a controller, another 450 quid on top of that, I can have a console. Race 2 at 20:35. Ooh, 4 minutes. 5 minutes. Right, well, what I'm going to do... just give you guys a little break. There's Liam Anfield. What a race he had in race 2, and I'll be back in 2 ticks. I won't be like the full 5 minutes. I'll just quickly do something and be back. Check how sticky the cupboard is. Homesick Alien, evening all thingy. Does my car have a livery? I only see blue. Yes, it did. Yes, I saw the Grid Finder livery. You're not even entered, so it's hard to see, but yeah. There you go, look, beautiful. It's a beautiful one. Grid Finder, Liquimolly, Magna Morelli, is it? It's got virtualracersclub.co.uk on the back. Lovely stickers on the back. Acelith Designs, Grid Finder. What else can I see on there? Goodyear, Heel Tread. Looks cool to me, bro. And it's kind of a black and a blue. Rivixter, setting the fastest times. Oh no, that's Liam. There's Rivixter in the Move It car. And I'll be back in 2 ticks. We've got like 4 minutes. you all been? So, Rivixter has been going around. He's done a 32.9. He's put the soft tyres on. He ran the mediums in the first race. Oh, I'm never going to remember, man. Liam run the softs, so he's gone for super softs in this little one. Someone's car's freaking out in the background, but they seem to be alright when I look at them. Shiren, he's gone mediums. He was on the super softs in the first race, so he's gone mediums. Rivixter has gone softs, we saw that. And Matt Psycho on the medium run now. And now, I may have actually, I don't think I said Matt Psycho put Bunny in the wall. I've raced people like Bunny, if you're listening. I've raced that. They put their car in the most awkward of places, and they do it on purpose. They know what they're doing. And Bunny put himself around the outside of Matt Psycho, and Matt Psycho had two choices. He could either commit to the corner, or he had to come right out of it to not hit Bunny. And I guess Matt Psycho, he felt he could do it. He thought it was worth the risk. If he'd come off, he was going to get overtaken by about 3 cars. So, you know, I don't think Matt Psycho put Bunny in the wall. I think it was a racing accident from where I saw it. I just think Bunny put himself in an awkward position where Matt Psycho had to make a decision, and I think Matt Psycho took a gamble, and his car slid out from underneath him. He hoped it wouldn't, I'm sure. But no, I don't think there was any malice in that move at all. Just in case anything comes back. That was me excited in the moment saying, oh my god, he's in the wall. But it's not. No blame. It's not my job anyway. I'm not a steward. I make sure, because I do the commentaries, I don't steward. Ooh, I nearly exited. So, just clearing that up. No one's complained at me. I went off to make a quick drink, and I just thought, oh, did I say anything out of line, which I don't think I did, but no. But in case it came across that way, I just wanted to clear it up. It's your fault, Bunny. You shouldn't have been on the outside, man. It's such an awkward thing to do. And you know the person on the inside's got a lift. So I Graham then is the fastest on his super softs. He's going for super softs for this stint. Liam Anfield in a second fastest out there. Oh, I don't even remember what the grid's going to be like. I don't think it's reverse. I think it's just the same as the results as before. We'll see when they get to the grid, won't we? I promise next week I will dust up on the rules and everything. But you know, I do different races all the time. I get muddled up. Ozone in the chat, giving it the wave. Hi Ozone 672 games. So no, it's reverse, sorry. There's Rivixter on the front with his softs on, so Rivixter might be in for a chance here. Pat, I didn't see what Pat put on, but yeah, it's a reverse. That is such a bad shot. Oh, there you go, that's a bit better. Watching a Rivixter on a standing start off the grids. He's on softs. Pat's gone for super softs, so Pat should get a good start here. Sigalian also on those softs. Could be anyone's game up there at the front, so Rivixter pulling away, but Pat on those super softs getting a better yank off the line. Yanked himself off the line better than Rivixter. Rivixter there though, maintaining that second spot ahead of Homesick Alien. We've got Cymex in 4th place on the super softs also, so Cymex will be wanting to make an impression on those cars ahead of him with Rido in 5th on the medium tyres. It's going to be a struggle for him with Shiren also on the mediums. You can see Guesty on the softs already all over the back of Shiren, wanting to get past. Behind them we've got Matt Psycho on the mediums trying to hold off Bunny. Bunny's on the mediums also with IR Graham on them super softs. He's going to want to come through, but all he's going to find is a wall of Porsches in his way. We've got a little knocking round there down at the back as they try and fight for grip, and IR Graham is up into 9th, so he's made a position from Guesty. Oh, it's Guesty who's had a knockdown. Oh, there's some banging down there with, who's that, Bunny and Guesty? Oh my. So Bunny and Guesty looking like, I don't know, I think it might lag actually, because it still looks like Bunny's bouncing off of things. So Bunny there and Guesty down into 11th, my word. So Pat still leading on those super softs, and Homesick Alien grabbing that second place. Rivixter dropping down now behind Cymex, and he's got a few cars waiting as well. There is Shiren. Oh dear, Rivixter comes through, and there's a few bashers here. Oh my lord, it's like bumper cars. Where did IR Graham come from? He's up into 3rd. Hang on, oh my lord, I don't know what happened. Something hit someone and I missed it, and I won't see it now. We're like, won't Guesty. Cymex, wasn't it? Rivixter jumps. Cymex. He's all right. Oh, Cymex he was just recovering with Cymex, and all the cars came through, and they just sort of bundled into the back of Cymex. I don't think that was also anyone's fault. I think Cymex was recovering, and all the cars were coming through a blind chicane, and no one was listening. And oh my God, Rido now sideways. Rido, what a race this is turning out to be. Pat leading from Homesick Alien, 6/10 apart. IR Graham finding himself up into third. Yes, please. Liam Anfield also up into fourth. Matt Psycho, though, he's going for the move on Liam Anfield to try and get past him. He's in fifth at the moment, but their side note, Matt Psycho dropping behind Liam in fifth with Bunny in sixth. We saw him at the back just now, fighting with Guesty. Shiren in seventh with Cymex in eighth. We saw Cymex having to recover. There's Guesty in ninth. Rido we saw sideways, and Rivixter earlier on we saw spinning out. This race has had drama. We're on lap 2. And here comes Homesick Alien. Homesick Alien all the way up in Pat's business. He's reading Aces High, and he wants to show him whose Aces High is, or something like that. Witty and clever, and a pun about playing cards. He wants to show him who's the king. There you go. So Pat flying around. And the Aces Eye Porsches ahead of Homesick's Grid Finder. You've got the Zingray Porsche of IR Graham. He's caught up. Homesick Alien now. He's just done the fastest lap of the race. And he's all over the back of the Alien. He's around the outside. Is he going to make all these cars just slide so easily? He has to back out of it, and Homesick is back in front. We should stay there, actually. It'd be a nice view. And Homesick now having a look, but Homesick also hitting the barrier, and IR Graham right on the back of Homesick Alien. The battle for first, second and third. Behind us we've got Liam Anfield still ahead of Matt Psycho with Bunny in sixth, Shiren seventh, Cymex in eighth place. And we're coming down to a heavy braking zone here, and there goes IR Graham trying to get full effectiveness out of those super soft tyres. Pat still leads, but IR Graham has made the move on Homesick Alien, who is only on the soft tyres. But they remember, the super softs have a tendency to go off before the end, so them soft tyres, all Homesick Alien has to do is stay up with these guys. Pat trying to block off IR Graham. IR Graham's pace a lot faster than Pat's at this point, and there goes IR Graham. He's gone for the move. He's up the inside of Pat. Pat's late braking though. Pat's not having none of it. He's fighting with everything he's got. Aces High, and there you go. IR Graham goes through, and so does Homesick. Homesick late on the brakes, and look at that for a move from Homesick Alien. From nowhere, he took a chance. He saw that the door was open because of IR Graham being there, and he slung one in there, and Pat is not happy. He's chasing down Homesick Alien. He wants that second place back. He would concede first, but he will not concede second place. And Homesick Alien trying to defend him off, trying to hold that inside line, and oh my God, they're both drifting. They're both drifting, but Pat's on the wall, and now Liam Anfield has caught them up. Oh my God, what a race. And there goes Homesick Alien. He's recovering off the wall, and Liam Anfield now up into third, attacking Pat. Sorry, Matt Psycho is in fifth, but he's got a rear mirror full of Bunny. Bunny wants a piece of that. He's on the medium tyres. He's having a look up the inside. I think Matt Psycho on the medium tyres. Also, Matt Psycho's gone wide. Bunny's trying to keep it tight. Meanwhile, you can see the battle between Pat, Liam, and Homesick ahead. And it looks like Bunny has made the move on Matt Psycho. Matt Psycho will not be happy with today's events at all. Cymex there in seventh place. He's catching up these guys. He's on the super soft tyres in the Martini Porsche, and he looks like he wants to make a move early doors, but he's got a face full of the Sick Children's Trust Porsche, who's just behind the fast lane Porsche. Further back then we've got Guesty in I've forgotten what I've called it already. That Porsche, the fancy one. Gentile, wasn't it? Gentile Porsche ahead of a Shiren. Oh, it looks like Guesty had a little nudge with the wall, and now Shiren saying yes thank you, I'm on mediums, but still seem to have better grip than you on those soft tyres, and Guesty down into ninth place. Rido in 10th, fighting it out with the Rivixter after his spin, and IR Graham is leading. Hang on, was that right? Yes, yeah, Pat was leading, wasn't he? IR Graham got past Now Liam Anfield is up into second place. Homesick Alien on those softs fighting out with Pat, and they're all in the walls. Oh my word. Oh my lord. Pat and Homesick Alien side by side coming out of the corner, and they both ended up slammed into the wall, and Homesick Alien down in 7th place there in between Guesty and Shiren. A day that Homesick Alien will want to forget, as he tries to defend from Guesty, but he just hasn't got the momentum. He's got damage on his rear bumper, and he's got Cymex just behind him having a look as well, as Homesick Alien drops down into 9th place. He's 11 seconds ahead of Rido, so should be alright. He's on those soft tyres, and his Porsche has miraculously repaired itself, so he will be back in the fight. It looks like this is an absolute mental task driving around here in these overpowered GT4 Porsches. Liam Anfield there in 2nd, with Bunny in 3rd, ahead of Matt Psycho now up into 4th. Pat slipping down into 5th after he's coming together with the Alien. Homesick Shiren in 6th with Cymex 7th. Guesty in 8th with Homesick Alien in 9th. Rido still ahead, but only just of Rivixter. Rido on those medium tyres and Rivixter on those softs. Niall Graham flying on high on those super softs, 4.6 seconds ahead of Liam Anfield, who is also on those super softs. Bunny on the mediums, top medium runner in 3rd place. Can he catch them up? Can he do an Niall Graham? As is Matt Psycho in 4th. He's not that far behind. Bunny only 2 seconds behind Liam Anfield. Liam Anfield's last lap, a 1:30.818, with Bunny doing a 31.9. So if Liam Anfield can keep churning out those 30s, it's going to be a struggle for Bunny. And Matt Psycho doing a 32 dead last time. Pat in 5th with Guesty there in 6th. He's got up to 6th. He's got himself ahead of Cymex. Oh, it looks like Shiren may have dropped down, is it? I've lost track there. Team 13, Shiren just ahead of Homesick Alien in 9th. Rido is still ahead of a Rivixter, but Homesick Alien wanting to make a move on the Russian Sensation. The Russian Sensation sitting just behind Cymex, and Cymex just behind Guesty. They're all bunched up, ready for racing. Cymex just poking his nose in to have a look up the inside of Guesty. Guesty having a little rub on the wall. Does that give Cymex enough? And Shiren, all 3 of them looking to go in the chicane together. This chicane has caused multiple issues this evening, and they all make it through, with Guesty ahead of Cymex, Shiren in 8th, and Homesick Alien in 9th place. IR Graham still leading by 6.5 seconds. He's just started the final lap out there. Liam Anfield only 6/10 ahead of Bunny. Bunny's tyres are better. He did a 31.0 last time around. Liam Anfield doing a 32.4. He's clinging onto those super softs, and they've got a whole lap to go. Bunny on the move. 2 seconds behind that is Matt Psycho. If Matt Psycho can get a shifty on, he might be able to get a podium position, especially if these two start battling it out. But Liam Anfield looks like he's got just enough in his pocket to stay ahead of the fast lane Porsche as it tracks him down on this final lap. Then Matt Psycho in 4th, Guesty up into 5th. Who's dropping? Shiren and Homesick look like they're swapping. Oh, it's Pat. Pat's down into 9th place. Poor Pat, he's had such a cracking race in the Aces High, but that puts Guesty up into 5th with Cymex in 6th, Shiren in 7th, Homesick Alien in 8th place with Pat dropping to 9th, Rido in 10th ahead of a Rivixter. Oh, Rivixter's had a spin in the chicane. Now we're watching IR Graham come through the chicane on his 7th lap here for race 2 of the Porsche Sprint Trophy, round 3, season 2. And IR Graham is just about to cross the line as the race winner. Congratulations. Super. 7 seconds and still ahead of Bunny. Here's Liam Anfield. He keeps that second ahead of Bunny in 3rd. Take a boo, my son. Matt Psycho crosses the line 4th. Cymex brings it home in 5th. Well done, Cymex. 6th for Shiren. 7th for Homesick Alien. Guesty dropping down to 8th for Guesty in the end. 9th for Pat. And Rido managing to stay ahead of Rivixter when we saw Rivixter spinning anyway. So Rido in 10th and Rivixter coming home in 11th. He's just going through the chicane. Looks like he's ghosted. So we'll watch IR Graham in all his glory. He got the fastest lap on the last lap as well with a 30.263. Liam Anfield managing just to stay ahead of Bunny in the end for that second place. And Bunny grabbing another podium. Racking them up. That championship's going to be mightily interesting. There they are, and there they go. Congratulations, I.R. Graham. Well done. So that's Bunny and I.R. Graham so far this evening are our victors. I'll take you to the race results. I'll take you to the candy shop. I think I did that last time. Sorry, that's what I think of when I say I'll take you to the race results. So, race results. There it goes, the floating arrow. And I'm going to talk you through these. There you go. I.R. Graham took that win straight away. Where was he? Where did he come from? He was like third at the end of lap 1 somehow. Liam Anfield also coming up through the field to finish in second. Great stuff. Bunny in third. Matt Psycho very close in the end there, 4th place. Cymex finishing in 5th. Sharon in 6th. Homesick Alien in 7th. Guesty dropping there. He was up there in 5th place for a while. But down into 8th with Pat in 9th. Rido in 10th. And Rivixter coming home in 11th spot. Rivixter just not on it today. Maybe not a fan of Tokyo Expressway. Or these Porsches maybe. I.R. Graham then. Got the fastest lap on that last lap with a 30.263. Oh, let's all take a deep breath as the lobby settings are changed. And someone says that was mental. I agree. Totally bonkers. Some people think I'm bonkers. I'm just living my life for free. There's nothing crazy about me. Come on, Homesick, give us a time. No one's entered yet. Oh, night time. We're going to have a night race on the streets of Tokyo Expressway. Exciting stuff. A couple of them getting out there already. I see Homesick Alien is jotting something down, which I'm hoping tells you how long you guys... Oh, Pat, bless. Homesick's probably a long chat, and then he's just had Pat apologise and probably thinks, oh, that's what I was going to say. So Rido is out there, as is Sharon. Get rid of those big numbers. We'll take a punt. We're going to take a gamble. We're going to quickly run out. Oh, it's a stupid controller. Sorry, guys. So, there we go. And we'll see how long it's... Well, he's not going to tell us. So, you guys have a little break from my voice, because it grates after a while, my wife tells me. And, I don't know, go and get an espresso, or it's a bit late at night, and you don't want anything too caffeine-y. Just a nice, I don't know, glass of milk, warm milk, would be nice. Hot chocolate. The choice is yours. The choices are endless. So you can watch Sharon, who's ghosted. Shall I find someone else? Matt. I like Matt's car. So you watch Matt Psycho driving around in the dark, and I will return as quickly as I can. Bye. Hello again. Only me. Yeah, so, wow, we've had two absolutely crazy races. I just don't know, they're just high octane races. It's just manic. These cars are so fast, they're so hard to control, and when you put a wall all the way around the track either side, you really are asking for some major issues. And I do believe the stewards are going to be very busy this week with these races, but I really think they're going to have to take into account that these cars are very hard to handle, and there is walls everywhere. There's nowhere to go. There is nowhere literally to go for these guys. I'm not sticking up for some of the racing we've seen. I love it. But if you have seen some racing that you think, oof, I think you've got to also take into account a lot of other factors. Like, these guys are crazy for even attempting to drive these cars around this track, but they're doing it. And they're doing it for, well, fun and our entertainment, so good on them. Wow, and we've got a third race to go yet. I can't remember who's on what tyres. So Matt Psycho's going with soft tyres. We're going to go with what they're going with because we know they're all honest people. IR Graham should be on softs. He is. Soft tyres for the last race for IR Graham. I believe it's reverse grid again, I'm pretty sure. Excuse me. Guesty there. He's going for super softs, and he finished quite low, so guessed he might be for a shout of this third race. And Matt Psycho, he's been 5th and 4th. He'll be wanting a podium before the end of the night, especially with how the first race went. I imagine it's how he would have liked that one to play out. Liam Anfield in a 4th. He's been strong all evening. He's been fast, so he'll be one to watch. But he finished 2nd, didn't he, in the first race, so he's going to be at the back. Rido, he's on the soft tyres. He'll be there at the front. He's got a good opportunity. He's doing some good lap times. 31.3 out there. Graham's got a 30.2 on his softs, so you never know. Pat, he's doing the medium run now. He's going to be near the front again as well. I think he shuffled down near the back right at the end of that last race in the Aces High. So yes, it's going to be a struggle for Pat there down there on the mediums. Graham's in the pits. He's on the softs like we saw. Guesty on the super softs. I think Guesty is one, but he does like them barriers, doesn't he? He likes the walls in these Porsches, so we'll see. Cymex starting on the softs. He's up there as well, I think. Didn't he drop near the end? I can't remember now. So though, Rivixter on the super softs, out in with the shout, but we've seen him lose it in the chicane. And Bunny also on the softs, but he's going to be 4th from the back. It's going to be well, these guys have come through the field quite well, we have seen, so it could be anyone's game. I can't tell you when the race starts. I should probably just tell them I'm back, shouldn't I? Chatting, because you never know, they might be, oh, race at 9 o'clock. Well, yeah, and just put then just to freak everyone out. They'll probably say, oh, has he said ready? Yeah, just ahead. So the R's there. Oh, Pat's gone with a K. I like it, Pat. Something different. Cymex sticking with the Y. Sharen's gone R. See, R, Rido on the R. IR Graham, he's belligerent. Change your livery, IR Graham. Not you change your livery. Go and sort your livery out. He got promised deductions in another championship because he repeatedly warned about changing his livery and he didn't. He's a naughty boy. He's a very naughty boy. Liam Anfield's on the mediums. Is he starting on the mediums? He may well be, you know. Liam Anfield may have to start this race on the mediums. Ready, Psycho, says Liam Anfield. Giving Matt a little grin, I imagine. But Guesty, he's going to be near the front on those super softs. I think he might be in with a good shout. We will have to see in his Gentile Porsche. I'm going to Google Gentile. I'll keep saying it. It'll come out as like some sort of Italian word for genitalia. I'm trying to be all sophisticated and highbrow. Gentile, I'll tell you. I don't know. It might not even be a word. But Rivixter's on pole. Rido is in second. Pat is in third. So we're watching. Awful. There we go. Better camera angle for your approval. So Rivixter on the super softs. Rido's on the softs. Pat's on the mediums. Going to be a struggle for Pat there. Guesty, where is Guesty? Guesty there in third already. We said Guesty's going to be a mover and a shaker at the beginning of this race. Rivixter's had a great pull away. He's there leading the pack with Guesty in second, Rido in third, having a nudge. Homesick Alien, no, Homesick Alien's just been taken by Sharon around the outside. Sharon sideways, but he's still maintained that fourth place ahead of Homesick, but Homesick's coming back at Sharon. Sharon there hanging it right out. My word, the Russian sensation, he's been racy today. And there is Homesick in fifth with a Cymex in sixth. Bunny already up into seventh with Masako in eighth. Pat down to ninth on those medium tyres. We knew it was going to be a struggle, and now he's down into 11th, just behind Liam Anfield, the other medium runner. Ira Graham on soft tyres there in ninth with, there's some moving. There's some moving. Mass Psycho dropping down. Mass Psycho must have had a bit of a barrier moment. Oh, they're all there. They're all in a clan, banging barriers and taking names. Guesty then. Guesty is leading. Rido, Sharon in third. Homesick, Bunny in fifth. Rivixter's dropped down into sixth. Oh, this is who they're all trying to get past at the moment, is Rivixter on those super soft tyres. And it's a right mess down there. Rivixter there. Oh, he's all over the shop there, Rivixter. Nearly putting Cymex into the wall. So Guesty is leading by half a second from Rido. Rido on those soft tyres. Sharon on the soft tyres in third place. Homesick Alien up into fourth, but he's got Bunny all over the back of him. Bunny on the soft tyres, Homesick Alien on the super soft tyres. In sixth we've got Rivixter. He's trying to hold on to that position for all he can. Now he's got Matt Psycho in seventh, IR Graham in eighth, Liam Anfield in ninth, Cymex down into 10th after we saw him having a coming together with Rivixter, and Pat in 11th place. Oh my word. So Guesty 7/10 ahead of Rido. Rido keeping up with him. Rido just off the barrier. Oh, we're having a few into the barrier. Bunny and Homesick. I don't think it makes him any faster. Matt Psycho in sixth place now with IR Graham. We saw IR Graham getting ahead of Matt Psycho, so Matt Psycho having a massive comeback there, getting himself ahead of IR Graham. Liam Anfield right at the back we saw last, and he's coming up through the field on his medium tyres. Cymex there on soft tyres in ninth with Pat now ahead of Rivixter. Rivixter's gone. Rivixter's car has exploded. He's gone down in a blaze of glory. So, but aren't you pleased my voice is getting better? Lord, I never drew first, but I drew first blood. I'm no one's son. Call me young gun. Guesty on his way, super soft tyres, and he is absolutely flying. 2 seconds ahead of Sharon. Sharon has got himself ahead of Rido. Sharon borrowing those barriers heavily out there. Rido in third. He's got Bunny. Bunny's got himself ahead of Homesick Alien. Homesick Alien there in fifth place behind Bunny. 1.3 seconds, but Bunny's caught up Rido in no time, and that's going to hold him up because it's very difficult to overtake here at the streets of Tokyo. It's crazy stuff, and it looks like Sharon's made a mistake. Like I said, hitting those barriers do not help. They are not brakes, and they slow you down more than your brakes do. And now Rido all up in Sharon's business, but he's got Bunny up in his business, and Bunny's made the move. Bunny sneakily snuck past Rido. The family affair carries on with Sharon is there. Bunny's got up into second place. Bunny moving up. Still more so trying to fight some space there between him and Sharon. Sharon wanting the whole track, but he can't have it because Bunny's in the way. Rito just sitting behind these guys now, and oh, it looked like Bunny had a little bounce on the barrier. He looks like he bounced into Shiren, and that gives Rito the opportunity to get back up into second place, and these two now bouncing off of each other and barriers. It's gone mental there, Bunny and Shiren fighting it out. I think tempers are high in Tokyo this evening, as well as difficult cars and lots of walls. Homesick Alien in 5th with Matt Psycho in 6th, with IR Graham very close behind. Let's get on board with IR Graham. Let's get some sensible. Oh, there's a yellow flag. We've got someone off. Oh, it was Rito. Can we find him? Oh, Liam Anfield's had a bit of an issue as well. Oh my gosh. Where's Rito? Let's have a look at yours first. I don't think we'll see Liam's, but there we go. He's gone through the chicane, and oh, he just knocked it. Just knocked the barrier. Poor Rito. And he just kept spinning, man. And then he pulls away, and oh, Liam Anfield just comes across him through that blind chicane, and Rito stopping to let Liam through. But there really is nothing you can do. They should rave the yellow flags a bit longer, shouldn't they, really, for those guys coming through the chicane? Was the yellow flags running? I didn't notice. Guesty 4.5 seconds leading in this race. 4th lap of 7. Bunny now up into 2nd place, chasing down Guesty. Shiren in 3rd place, ahead of Homesick Alien in 5th. IR Graham, where's Matt Psycho? Matt Psycho's dropped behind IR Graham. My word. Do we see it? He's already happened, sorry. It's already happened. So Matt Psycho dropping down a position. Cymex there in 7th. He's coming back after we saw, who did he ever coming together with? Oh, Rivs. It was Rivixter. I hope Rivixter's alright. I'm going to message him after this. Racer Brown says, come on, Guesty. Liam Anfield in 8th spot. We saw he came across a Rito as Rito was recovering after the chicane. And that really messed up Liam's business. Oh, now he's made a mistake into the chicane himself. Then medium tyres and Rito into the wall. No one is enjoying the chicane tonight. Pat makes it through and ahead of Rito. So Pat thinks every point counts at this point. Guesty then, wow, 4.3 seconds. Bunny's pulled in 2/10. He did a 30.4 his last time around. Guesty did a 30.2. And I've seen Guesty, I think he drives better on more worn tyres. So once his tyres get warmed up, when they're about half red, he's ready to rock. But he's got the fastest lap so far in this race. He's doing everything correct. Bunny is nearly 4 seconds ahead of Shiren. Shiren's only 2/10 ahead of Homesick Alien, who's only 3/10 ahead of IR Graham, who's only 7/10 ahead of Matt Psycho. Let's jump on board with Matt Psycho. He's got the best seat in the house. And it looks like Homesick Alien's had a bit of a knock with the wall, and that gives IR Graham a run on the Alien. And Matt Psycho's caught them both right up there side by side. He is so much. It looks like a lot of space, but when you're in the car, there is no space. And there we see Matt Psycho trying to make his way past the Alien by Veer, following IR Graham. But he just can't quite get there, and now he's on the back of the Alien in 6th spot, going through the chicane of hell. I mean, they say the Dragon's Trail one's bad, but that one, we've seen people coming a cropper to that and more here at Tokyo. That one should have a name. Not so much chicane of death, just chicane of torture. And there you see Matt Psycho trying to make a move on the Alien as he bursts out the flames of the exhaust pipe of his Cayman Porsche, and the Alien trying to come back as we're on lap 6. Guesty leading. He hasn't put a foot wrong. I don't want to curse him. He's pulled out even more time on Bunny, has he? Bunny did a 30.2 last time around. 30.2, no, it's exactly the same, I guess. I think it was 4.3 and now it's 4.7. Shiren dropping further behind those guys. IR Graham, he's going to get his 3rd podium of the night at this rate. IR Graham on fire in the Porsches, with Matt Psycho finishing 4th or 5th every time this race. Homesick Alien having his best race of the evening, and he's coming back at Matt Psycho. Can he do it? Matt Psycho, a wily character, he knows how to race a Porsche, and he, I assume, will stay ahead of the Alien. as we tour around the penultimate lap. Cymex in a cracking 7th spot, ahead of Liam Anfield. Liam Anfield on the comeback. He did a 31.5 his last time around. Cymex doing a 32.4. So Cymex has got to get a shifty on in the last lap. And here we see Pat is being harassed by Rido. Rido having a good go. Whoa, right into the back of Pat there. Pat on those medium tyres hasn't got the grip in the corners that Rido has got as they try and make their way through that. And there goes Rido. You can see the back end just goes from him. Unbelievable. Guesty then on his final lap, leading the way, 4.3 seconds ahead of Bunny in second place. Shiren is maintaining that third, 2 seconds ahead of IR Graham. It doesn't look like IR Graham's going to be able to catch him up. Matt Psycho fending off the Alien for a few more corners, but the Alien is ferocious and he wants it. The Alien's back end is gone. Oh, IR Graham's dropped it. IR Graham's dropped it, but Matt Psycho in Homesick Alien's way, and it looks like IR Graham's maintained. Oh my words. And now Matt Psycho and Homesick Alien are battling it out there, trying something, but there's just nothing there. We won't click back to Guesty as he heads towards the chicane of torture. The devil's hairpin, the devil's elbow. And then he comes around the final corner to take his win of the evening. It might be his first win in Porsche as well. Sprint Trophy. Congratulations, Guesty. Great win from start to flag. Bunny gets second place and Shiren crosses the line ahead of IR Graham for third. Take a boo, my son. IR Graham just missing out on the podium. In fourth with Matt Psycho in fifth. Homesick Alien coming home in sixth place. Cymex grabbing a 7th spot there, ahead of Liam Anfield in 8th place. He's just coming now. Boom. He turned his lights off as he went over the line, went Knight Rider on us. 9th for Pat. It was going to be a tough one on those medians, and he ended up ahead of Rido, who really struggled with the Devil's chicane. And that is your results, Guesty. Cracking race there. Our lad Guesty taking the win in his very nice, elegant Porsche. Super stuff. Brilliant. There you go. That's 3 races of the Porsche Sprint Trophy. That was crazy. That was a mental crazy. I don't know, I imagine that the incident form box is already full. Liam has left in disgust, I imagine. They're alright as soon as they calm down. They just got to go outside in the garden and take some deep breaths. It all gets a bit heated. So, Guesty, the winner of race 3. IR Graham took race 2 and Bunny took race 1. They were your winners for tonight. Guesty got the fastest lap of 30.1, and that might be the fastest. I'm not sure. I didn't take too much attention of the other ones. Bunny got second place, which is great. Another podium. Was he on the podium in the third race as well? Second race, I'm not sure, but Bunny getting a big pile of points from tonight. Shiren in third. He's always been up there. IR Graham just missing out on the podium for the third time tonight. He got 2 podiums. He missed a third podium. Matt Psycho finishing 4th or 5th all evening. He is probably glad to see the end of Tokyo streets. Homesick Alien in 6th. That was his best result of the night. Cymex finishing in 7th. Liam Anfield in 8th. Pat finishing in 9th. And Rido in 10th. And Rivixter, his car exploded at the side of the road, but we missed it. Pat saying crazy races tonight was always going to be on a street track in these cars. Yeah, I said earlier, I said the mixture of walls, these cars overpowered and hard to control. It was always going to be a bit of a tough battle for everyone out there. As long as everyone can just chill, make friends, shake hands and say, yeah, that was good. We had fun. Reet then. What have I got left to tell you? I still haven't done the Clio Cups. I'm so sorry. Round 2. I promise you tomorrow. Tomorrow evening we will do the Clio Cups. Put a pin in it. Write it in biro, because it's going to happen. So the Clio Cups tomorrow evening. Thursday evening we've got, well, let's hope Skyjacker gets better, or Spinjacker might have to take the WRX out. But we've got the WRX Series 3. This time it's personal. Going out, we got who's our champions from that? Homesick and Cthulhu. They're both entered. So it's the showdown. Will we have a third champion, or will it be one of those two? Friday night we've got the World Series final round, so check us out for that in Japan with the Japanese cars. And then Sunday night the HPEC. That's your week with us at the Virtual Racers Club. Don't forget to hit a like. I haven't even hit like. Hit like and subscribe. Ring my bell, baby. I don't know what that means, but YouTube like it. Come and visit our website, www.virtualracersclub.co.uk. Skyjack has lovingly put it together, and he's done it. It's like art. It's like modern art. Go and have a look. And there'll be a pop-up if you want to come and join us in Discord, so you can chat and chew the schnizzle with us. There's always someone talking about something. Oh, you should have seen it. There was a couple of them going on about Eurovision Song Contest on Saturday night. So a bit of something for everyone. I was your commentator and your broadcaster, Bill Board. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you on the flip side, hopefully for the Clio Cups on Wednesday. Ooh. Okay, thank you very much. Bill Board out. Bye.